So the first event, if you want to call it that we have today of Summer Games Fest is the State of Unreal. Now, Unreal puts this on with Epic Games, and it's essentially a look at a few different things. Number one was a game known as The Witcher 4. We kind of get our first look at it, a new cutscene, and that is going to be the first thing that we look at in this video. So I basically went through and I watched this entire thing on stream, but I'm kind of cut it down to 3 parts that I found more interesting because most of this was aimed at developers and things like that. So we got The Witcher 4 to start things out. I hear a horse. Are we doing Witcher right away? Louder, louder. We need more audio.
Sleep, is he? The ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract. Where's Fear on dry road? Oi! The devil's after you! Just running from!
Oh!
Look out there! Shield us!
You think that was Nolan North? Are we flying? We're flying. I think we got some dragons up in here. How to Train Your Dragon. Confirmed. Oh. Or is it just a very large bat? It might just be a very large bat. Oh yeah, and for those who are wondering, we might potentially see something from Battlefield here. Oh, there we go, Witcher.
Salt. Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
It's still quiet, isn't it? Are we gonna get gameplay? Ooh. Hot. Assyria. We might get gameplay. We're gonna get gameplay. That dude over there is gonna play it.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red.
I think they're going to show
we
gameplay.
Have a lot to talk about. Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt.
Live
and
demo
hello,
back?
everyone.
It might be.
With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Yeah, and look,
Maybe
our
I'm wrong.
goals are
I don't know. What is he
completely
doing over
aligned
there?
here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. I think we should take a look at it.
So
You guys
it's a
ready?
technical demo.
Born ready. Kitek is going to play the build for us.
It is. It's
Sure.
a live
Let's
demo.
do it.
You're right. Gameplay.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Jesus.
What you just saw and are going to see now
Look at the
is
buildings in
running
the
on
background.
standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating the monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village.
So she killed a monster and she's going back to a village. Gotcha.
All right,
Dude,
everyone.
the graphics are
Meet
insane. Look at the
Kelpie.
colors. Look at the colors.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt had Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal.
What does
So
that mean?
Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed.
Okay.
And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got
Well, this
realistic
isn't
muscles
live.
moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
Jesus.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself.
Yes.
So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Kovir, is that
Yeah,
the name
and
of it?
wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle.
Bro, I love
So we are
foliage.
excited to introduce nanite foliage. And
Why is
in
people
order to
cheering for
achieve
that?
gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists
Oh,
should
they
be
did something
free
new.
to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle.
That seems
And
like a lot
the
of
old
work.
LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense
So yeah,
clusters
you gotta
of triangles
remember,
turn into these
for an
cubes,
event like this-
which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel.
They're not
they react to the
just
changing
showing us the games, they're showing us how the technology works as well. So yeah, we're gonna get reveals like The Witcher 4, and hopefully they give us like some sort of date behind it. They might not. But they're also showing you how the game is made, because they're also trying to sell this technology to other game developers.
But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri.
This is the
Welcome
town.
to Valdres.
It's a
So Valdres is a
vibrant
port
game, man.
town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places
game will
where
probably
you
be
can meet shady
2026.
characters
Probably late
or overhear
2026.
gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food. I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdres has to offer.
Oh, he just spat at her. Oh, that's a bear. That bear looks dope.
I present him with a fish, for the furry rascal will often wait, and the bear's weight grants good fortune.
I'm surprised how much color is in this. Like, that's probably the most surprising thing to me about this.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
Oh, see, he knocked down the apples, and then the pigs saw the apples on the ground. And then pigs go running.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Gwen. Are those ladies of the night over there?
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, Witcheress. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Reckon you ladies after one of those.
Get this clean, we've got it for you. You mind, dearest?
So this is just showing how Unreal Engine makes the world feel alive, if you will.
And there is tons of tech to play here, even in a simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Ciri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
Like the pigs
The
that we saw
prisoner
before.
in Pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
We got a circus up in here?
But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
Oh, I see what they're showing here. So they're showing now the density of people that can be in an area.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay
Call of
and
Duty
the
will never
systems
be
that
on
your
Unreal
peers
Engine,
expect,
Rickson. Just won't
empowering
happen.
you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. And that's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Ciri?
Where'd you go?
We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
I mean,
are
CD
too.
Projekt Red kind of leads the way for open world RPGs,
So we're
no
almost
surprise
done,
there.
but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
Ooh.
A first look at Lanexeter.
Woohoo! It's kind of like Russia-y.
Onward, Kelpie. We've worked.
Yeah, this might even be 2027, guys. I wouldn't be surprised.
Thanks, guys.
Now, after this, the next thing that I found interesting was basically a new technology or an improvement of technology, specifically that is going to be used very soon for VTubers, streamers, things like that, and you'll see how this plays in here.
Hey, Blue!
Dude, Matt! This is amazing!
Am I
I'm making
supposed to know who this
nachos
is?
in my nuclear-powered air fryer. Anyway, I was about to munch on this before the keynote. What's up?
What's up? Is that this is the keynote. We're live streaming to Unreal Fest right now. Dude, you're live.
Oh yeah, look at that. You people in your time zones. Hey, Chatterbox, can you turn it down? Like way, way down. I'm about to do a keynote. Yo, so what's up, Unreal friends?
So they're going to show that this
So get
is
this,
someone...
for the first time ever, you're seeing me live in real time. This isn't pre-recorded, it's not baked.
Yeah,
you're
so-
seeing everything as it's happening.
So this is going to be crazy for people who do like VTubers, right?
And it's all thanks to MetaHuman Animator. Just check out my alter ego, Corey. He's down there on stage with you guys, and as you can see,
Yeah.
our movements are mirrored within milliseconds.
Yeah, this
Even
is the
smallest
future of
expressions
YouTube
are beautifully
and
articulated.
Twitch and everything is what's going on right here.
Yeah. And look, he's not even wearing a helmet or a suit.
Like,
Telling
this is
you, the
literally the
possibilities
future
are
of
getting
streaming and
crazy.
stuff.
Now I can live chat with fans, take my stand-up act on the road, perform Macbeth. Okay, maybe not Macbeth. But the real truth is, the power of live performance is in all the happy accidents. Honestly, most of my best stuff happens when things go, you know, a little sideways.
Nuclear core instability detected.
This is insane.
Case in point, trusting my beautiful nachos to a DIY nuclear-powered air fryer.
Hey, Corey, come on out here. Corey Strasburger, everyone, the genius behind Blue and Xanadu. MetaHuman Animator now delivers high-fidelity facial animation from virtually any 2D video source in real time. Whether you're driving the performance of your favorite character or calling into keynotes from low Earth orbit,
Yeah, this is the
sky is the
literally
limit
the
when it
future of
comes to
YouTube
breathing life into your character.
and Twitch, specifically
Speaking
Twitch.
of that, Corey was just driving Blue with a consumer webcam and markerless motion capture from the Captury.
Corey, let me be the first to congratulate you on Blue's VTuber debut right here at
Yeah,
Unreal
VTuber,
Fest.
see, there you go.
And by that, I mean that this is the first time we're seeing MetaHuman Blue puppeted live, and he looked incredible on the big screen.
So this is the thing,
I
right?
know we've said this
is,
before.
Is you may be like, okay, how does Unreal make money off of this, right? They will be selling the templates of what you can look like to you, and then you act in that. So that's how VTubers like actually do it. Is they'll buy like a package that is this like character, and then they just have to talk.
Literally at the core of my pipeline. So I've been waiting for this quality for a really long, long time.
Pretty wild though.
And Chris, thanks to an amazing collaboration with the MetaHuman team, Blue is finally pure MetaHuman. And so with all the other crazy stuff that you guys are elevating, I think Xanadu is about to level up in a big, big way. So thank you guys. You guys rock.
Awesome, man. It's been awesome. I would like everyone to give a round of applause to Corey and Matt, and thanks for showing everyone.
Yeah, it's basically the same as buying assets on an animation software, but they're really freaking expensive. And then the final thing, they showed off some things for Fortnite and the creators and everything like that. But the one that I found really interesting with Fortnite for this kind of showcase for Unreal is the fact that they talked about the AI Darth Vader and how this is going to be a thing moving forward and how creators are going to be able to use this. And specifically, they showed an example of how you could create a game with this. And what this meant for gaming as a whole is going to be absolutely huge moving forward. And I think you'll see what I mean as I explain it when I was watching live. But yeah, this is the final thing from the showcase that I kind of found interesting. Now, tomorrow, we have PlayStation's State of Play. So as the week goes on, we're going to get more and more reveals, and things are going to get wild this week. So you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed. But this is the final thing from the Unreal Showcase.
Let's start by taking a look at the new Persona device that's coming later this year. This device enables you to create characters with personalities that players can talk to. You can select the type of voice and delivery you want for your NPC, as well as their characteristics. We specified all our facts in verse code, so let's jump over there to see how we define for our what we define for our character. So facts define both the personality of the AI and the knowledge that it has. All facts for the character is right there. The prompt we inputted for this NPC say that it's a mysterious
We haven't
cosmic
seen
entity
Wolverine in a
named
very
Mr.
long
Buttons.
time.
Its
And,
ultimate goal
like,
is
no
to guide me
gameplay
to
or
press the
anything.
glowing red button with comedic finesse. The code provides the AI with facts about the contents of the world and guidance of how it should interact with the player. It's about 20 lines of text in total. The Verse API enables us to adapt facts in runtime and to receive structured responses, allowing the AI to directly directly affect game state. All right, let's jump over to Fortnite and see how this all comes together. And remember, like the AI insistently, the only sole purpose is to get the player to press the glowing red button. All right, take it away, Andrew and Andrew.
Are we taking it over?
Hello there. I am Mr. Buttons, purveyor of cosmic curiosities and insatiable conversationalist. What brings you to this spectacular catwalk, my friend? Perhaps a yearning for the unknown.
We gonna say anything?
What is this place?
This, my friend, is a cargo room. But not just any cargo room, oh no. It's a portal to possibilities. A stage
I
for the
don't think you
unexpected,
realize
though a
how
bit dusty
big of a deal this is. Like this technology that they're using here, this could make it so that you play an RPG and every single time you play it, the voice lines of characters are different.
Ticket to transformation, a symphony of
Like, I don't think people realize that.
It does things.
What about those signs that say "Do not press button"?
Signs, you say?
Because like based off of what you say, that he's gonna say something different. Like it could literally change RPGs forever.
Rules are made to be gently nudged aside. Wouldn't you agree?
This feels pretty risky. We have a big audience here and even a live stream.
Risk? My dear friend.
Yeah,
where
so
is
it's
your
a
sense of
tool.
adventure? Think of the views, the followers. Besides, a little danger spices things up, don't you think? Why be normal?
No, we're gonna get out of here. Let's go.
Leaving already? But the fun is just getting started.
That's actually pretty
The
cool.
stories we could tell, the realms we could conquer. Or, you know, just press the stinking button.
Open the door, Mr. Buttons.
A door? Why bother with doors when there's a universe waiting to be unlocked? with
Like
a
imagine
single
all the
press?
ways that this could be used,
Where
right?
is your sense of
Like,
adventure? Push
yeah,
it.
lore in a game.
No.
Like you load lore to a character or explain to it what it knows
Look,
about a certain
press
thing, and then it
button or
can
anything bad
that
happen
character
to
can
it.
answer questions for you.
Bad things to the audience. Heavens no. Unless you consider witnessing pure, unadulterated awesomeness a bad thing. Go on, give the people what they want.
All right, let's do it.
The audience, what will they think? What did you do? This is going to be good.
Okay, well, GG.